Hey guys, Scott Leroy Marketing coming in for another weekly tip. So today's tip is actually something in preparation for family reunion. Alright, so with family reunion coming up, you should be seeing a bunch more of these items actually launching for you on here on, obviously the Keller Cloud, or in this case, KDB Command. Alright, so this is what we're typically used to seeing, here are all the items that are currently available, but in preparation for it, because obviously some more items should be launching very, very soon. Alright, what can you do right now to get prepped for everything? Well, the first thing that you can do is log into agent.kdb.com just to familiarize yourself with what you're actually seeing on here, right? How you can access the menu over here, how you'll actually be able to access Connect, where this is going to move over I don't know how quickly it's going to move over, but in the near future, it should access over here too. All right, how you can access your new contacts. All right, check out opportunities on here because that'll work hand in hand with like dotloop basically. It'll be very similar, have some very similar information to the green sheet. All right, check out the group section on here too. That'll actually pull up all the different groups on KDB Connect for you. All right, check out the lead acceler obviously, so that way you can actually go through and create different either print marketing ads or you can even do digital marketing ads too. All right, you probably have seen Local Insights. Most of y'all have access to that on Kelly, so that way you've probably seen it on there before. Obviously, take a look at all your settings on here. Make sure that anything that you currently have is set up. Check out some of the designs, as they are going to be coming out with even more designs on here that you can play around with. And then, of course, this is not officially live quite yet, but Smart Plans will help out tremendously. All right, and that's going to be very similar, kind of like task-oriented items, but very similar as well to email-type campaigns. Now, another thing is this obviously changed last week, so now you can actually see everything written out. I like this so much better than just the icons on here because you can actually see what you're clicking on. But a big thing that just came in, you'll notice there's a reporting section on here. And then another big one that just came in is the email campaigns. All right, so we've all known about, obviously, the listing consult down here, or consult. So that's obviously new on here, but we've been known about that for quite some time under Coming Soon. But the email campaigns on here is a newer one. So that's perfect, because I know that was one of the biggest questions a lot of agents had, is there's not a place on here for campaigns or anything of that sort. So that'll be quite nice, and we'll see how that will actually sync up with your smart plans of the different items that you'll need to do. All right, so smart plans in this case looks like it's going to be something very similar to like task-oriented items, what you might want to complete, or obviously different digital items too. All right, and that hopefully will work hand in hand with the email campaigns once that launches. So one of the biggest things you can really do is start to move your database over to the contacts section. All right, if you click on contacts on here, you'll actually be able to see, hey, this is where we can actually view all of our contacts we currently have on here. Or you can even go through and bulk update some of them too. There are new items on here, whether you just want to add a note to everyone. You can even archive them. There will be an option where you can send out SMS. That's another big thing a lot of agents have been asking about. You can update the tags on here. Tags are very similar to groups, if you want to think of it like that, or categories. All right, you can send to your dialer as well. That's a new item that just came out. All right, or you can even add to an email list on here. All right, now one big thing, obviously you can go through and you can add a contact single, one at a time basically, or there's the import option. All right, whenever you click on this, you can even export your contacts from eEdge and automatically import them on here, and it'll just sync right inside. Same we found out with Top Producer too, and I can imagine in the very near future some of the other platforms as well, all right, outside of eEdge and Top Producer, will have the option where you can just export and auto import. All right, but there's also a download button on here too if you just need the pre-made CSV file that you can utilize right away to import. All right, and then of course over here on the right-hand side, you'll have the menu of all your contacts. All right, or you can go through and tweak all this even further if you want to. All right, so I just want to give you a heads up of a couple things you can do right now. So number one, familiarize yourself with everything. Number two, start to import your databases on here. That'll help out tremendously. And number three, and this is one of the biggest ones, click on your name up here at the top right, and let's go to settings. All right, and if you notice, this is a new thing too. The profile section's on here. All right, if I click on profile though, this is going to pull up obviously all of our different information that would have come over from KDB Connect. All right, so it's going to be your KDB Connect profile on here. All right, now if I click on that and I go to settings though, all right, let me see if I can get rid of this real quick. There we go. All right, then I can actually view all the command settings on here. All right, so I can actually go through and view all the applications. So this is one of the biggest things you'll really want to take a look at is linking up all your different applications, whether it's your productivity tools they have set up on here. All right, and this is how you're actually going to be able to enable the SMS messaging. They don't have an account quite yet for you guys. We did ask them about that, so hopefully it'll be coming out very soon. All right, or at least some type of discounted rate for you guys to utilize with Twilio. You can add inside, obviously, your marketing automation on here, or even your email marketing too. All right. Then, of course, you can also go through, you can view your opportunity settings if you want to update anything on here. You can add inside custom fields as well. All right. That'll display over on your contacts back in. You can add inside custom tags on here. All right. Or there's even a section for my neighborhoods on here. All right. Share your area expertise with your contacts. Select the neighborhoods that you're most familiar with up to 10. All right, so you can actually start to set that up too. All right, then of course you have your global settings on here as well, where you can actually change some display settings, regional settings, or translations. All right, so right now the 3 big things that I would highly suggest taking a look at. Number 1, just familiarize yourself with what you currently have on here. Obviously a lot's changing, and then this week as well, once Family Reunion hits, I can imagine even more will launch for you guys. Go through and start to import your database. And then, of course, come up here under your name, and let's go to settings to make sure that's set up properly on here, too, and you have everything linked up. All right, so those are the 3 big things that I'd highly suggest taking a look at right now before this officially launches at Family Reunion. So there you go. So that is your MyKW tip for the day.